The 3DSwymer role helps you to view and navigate through your data in 3D Play. Creating and structuring a dashboard helps you to access information from one place. You can also switch between various tabs of a dashboard. You can create a group conversation within the team and share photos and videos instantly. You also have the option to connect with the team members through audio and video calls. You can add a story to your dashboard, which provides the user information about the apps tagged in multiple tabs of the dashboard. "3D Play" offers an intuitive navigation experience to discover 3D models, annotations, and their associated experiences in real time. Oscar is a startup whose core business is engineering design and manufacturing. With competitors springing up worldwide, the company's decision-makers were eagerly looking for a way to self-disrupt through the innovation continuum. Their goal was to keep a competitive advantage and build a solid roadmap to scale up to the enterprise level. They selected the 3D Experience platform to be deployed as a system of operations, and Jane was chosen to set it up and oversee it. To create a 3D Experience ID, open the Mail invitation and click Create a new 3D Experience ID. Fill the different fields and click Register when finished. Let us discover some of the Dassault Systèmes services. First, open the user's communities by opening the Help service. Community is a virtual home where selected people capitalize and share knowledge and know-how related to a common interest. There are dedicated communities for each topic that include technical content. You can switch between different communities, create posts, ideas, and ask questions based on your access to the community. The 3D Experience User Assistance is designed as a single entry point that covers all 3D Experience platform apps. You can access guides and search for a topic using the search bar, or navigate through the tree on the left. With the 3D Experience platform on cloud support, you can check compatibility of your environment, discover the 3D Experience platform on cloud, check for release notes and user guides, submit online requests, and communicate directly with experts. With Dassault Systèmes support services, you can easily search, download, check, partner, and stay tuned for up-to-date technical knowledge with questions and answers user guide, developer's guide, best practices, and more. You can train your team using 3D Experience EDU space anytime and anywhere with the best learning solutions that suit your role and needs. The 3D Experience EDU space is a unique portal to learn and improve your technical skills. You can search for specific information or courses. You can also choose from the learning paths and master a topic in small and convenient chunks, or browse the library for precise courses. You have successfully discovered some of the Dassault Systèmes services. The 3D Compass gives you access to your roles and apps, and also lets you navigate through the entire 3DS Solutions portfolio. The Me section gives you access to your roles and apps. A simple user preference allows to switch between the compact and the large app layout. In Company, discover the roles available on your platform. Learn more about their value with a description. In World, you will have access to 5 different worlds. The 3D Experience Collaborative Innovation is the world that everyone can use, even in their personal life, to foster innovation and unleash creativity in 3D. The 3D Experience Works world will empower any user for small and medium company all along the value stream with tailored roles covering design, engineering, up to simulation and manufacturing. The 3D Experience Industries world is to address business challenges in 11 industries with industry solution experiences, branded industry process experiences, and finally, roles to help companies to address their industry challenges and create unique innovation for their customers. The 3D Experience Healthcare and Life Sciences world is dedicated to sustain Dassault Systèmes' ambition in this sector, from solution to processes, and then to roles. The 3D Experience EDU world will empower the workforce of the future with objectives to educate them, providing them curricula with certificates that will be recognized by the industry. As a business model, access the trading experiences and their qualified ecosystems of industrial service providers. Make for on-demand manufacturing. Part supply for on-demand component sourcing. You have successfully discovered the 3D compass. To enrich your profile, click on Me Service and select My Profile. Click on the About tab. Add your personal information, skills, interests, experience. When finished, switch to the Network tab of the My Profile service. Click Add a Contact and enter one of your team members' names to keep in touch with their contributions on the platform. You have successfully enriched your profile on the 3D Experience platform. To manage your notifications, select the Notification service and click the Settings option. Select the 3DSwym settings. Toggle the switch to On or Off to be notified or not by the action. Choose the way you want to be alerted by selecting the Center, Alert, Mail, or Browser option. You have successfully learned how to manage notifications on the platform. You have successfully learned how to manage notifications on the platform. To create a user group, click the compass and select the user group's application. Click Group. Name the group Decision Makers and click Create. You created the user group. Now open it to add members. Click Add Member and, if possible, Add People. Change the visibility of the user group to public. You have successfully created the Decision Makers group. To create a community, launch the 3DSwim application from the compass. Click Add and select Community. Name the community Executive Connect and add a description. Change the thumbnail of the community. Check if your settings are the same as those of Jane. To finish the setup of the community, click the Member section to add the Decision Makers team. Click Add Members and add the group Decision Makers you created earlier as author of the community. You have successfully created the community and added the Decision Makers team. To create a post, click Add a Post. Add a title to your post, write a description, and add a picture. Publish the post, and in its menu, click Highlight. Similarly, create an idea by clicking More Than Idea. As the idea was validated by the stakeholders, click the post to change its maturity and select Concept. Create a collaborative action, We Do, and assign it to Jane. You can follow until the final realization. Subscribe to this community to be notified when new content is added to it. Now, you will create a conversation. From the 3DSwym homepage, select the Conversations panel. Click Start a new conversation, and if possible, add your team members. Set a topic for this conversation. Send a message to your team. You have successfully published content in the community and engaged in conversation. To install 3D Drive for Windows, open the Content service and click Install 3D Experience Drive for Windows. Follow the indications to perform the installation. Once the installation is complete, open My Files and create a new folder. Name it Decision Makers and click Create. You have successfully created the Decision Makers folder and installed 3D Drive for Microsoft. To store the files in the Decision Makers folder, open your computer repertory. Copy the downloaded folders and paste them in the 3D Experience Drive repertory. Now, open the reference materials and upload the downloaded PDF file. You have successfully stored the Decision Makers data in the 3D Drive application. To share a folder, select it in the Content service Add the Decision Makers group with the Can View right. You have successfully shared the Decision Makers folder with the team. To create a dashboard, click the Dashboard list and select Add Dashboard. Enter Oscar Company as the name of the dashboard and click Create. You will now structure the dashboard. Start by creating new tabs. Rename each tab You've successfully created and structured a dashboard. You will set the What's Up tab. Start by clicking the compass. Drag and drop the Web Notes widget on the dashboard. Similarly, add the 3D Swim widget. Resize the widgets. On the Web Notes, click Add New Note. Name the note Minutes of Meeting and press Enter. The Web Notes widget is ready. Go to the 3D Swim widget and select the Executive Connect community. Open the widget preferences and ensure to have the same options. With these settings, you will be automatically redirected to the Executive Connect community when launching the dashboard. You have successfully set the What's Up tab. In this step, we will set the Discussion tab. Add the Web Notes widget and maximize it. To maximize a widget, you can also double-click on the title of the widget. Create a new note to set a discussion with the person and add a title. You can create as many new notes as you want and personalize it. You are now able to set different discussions with Web Notes widget. You will set the Reference Materials tab here. Start by selecting the tab and click the compass. Drag and drop the 3D Play widget on the dashboard. Open the Decision Makers folder and drag and drop the PDF file located in the Reference Materials folder. You have successfully set the Reference Materials tab. You will see the Key Figures tab here. Start by selecting the tab and click the compass. Drag and drop the Metrics Reader widget on the dashboard. Open 3D Drive and drag and drop the Market Presence CSV file located in the Key Figures folder. Select Quantitative Services and press Next twice. Write Market Presence as credits name and click Finish. You have created your first metric. Add another metrics reader in the dashboard and duplicate it in order to have 5 widgets in total. Similarly, drag and drop the revenue-generated CSV file in one of the metrics widgets and select the Quantitative Time Series option. Change the color of the metrics into blue, add revenue generated as credits name, and select the vertical bar as chart type. Perform the same operations for the other CSV files. Resize all the widgets in order to have a smooth view of the metrics. To finish, rename the widgets with their file's name. You have successfully set the Key Figures tab. You will set the Analytics tab. Start by selecting the tab and click the compass. Drag and drop the Web Page Reader widget on the dashboard. Duplicate it or drag and drop the same widget and enter the website URLs with the title. Now, drag and drop the Feed Reader widget from the compass. Enter the feed URL and click Add. In the Preferences, enter the title, check if the URL is good, and choose the Mosaic view. Continue the Analytics tab creation by dragging and dropping the Metrics Reader widget from the compass. Duplicate it or drag and drop the same widget and configure the CSV documents. To finish, drag and drop the Quick Links widget from the compass. Enter the name and the URL of each link in the widget. In Preferences, enter the title and uncheck Enable Add Links. You have successfully set the Analytics tab. To add the team to the dashboard, click the Dashboard panel and select Manage. Click Add Members and add the Decision Makers group as Reader. You have successfully added the Decision Maker team to the dashboard. Let us discover how you can become an artist using 3D Sketch. 3D Sketch allows you to express your creativity by sketching your ideas in 3D. Select the Community first to publish your 3D sketch. You can gain inspiration from images and 3D models and use them as support to sketch around it at the right position and scale. It is easy, precise, and accessible at the tip of your fingers or pencil. When you finish a sketch, you can share it easily on a community. The 3D sketch is available for review and can be edited if necessary. You have discovered 3D Sketch and are ready to express your creativity. With 3D Story, let's create stunning stories to pitch your ideas starting from inspiring presets, using rich texts, photos, videos, and 3D models from your communities. Select or create your template. Select a community. Personalize templates easily by modifying the fields like title, description, or add any field to enrich your story. You can personalize the font, color, size, like in Microsoft PowerPoint. On your right, you can select the different scenes and modify them if necessary. With 3D Story on any scene, you can add 3D media to reinforce your presentation. In this example, we add the 3D sketch directly in the presentation. You can define the position of your 3D media. When your 3D story finishes, you can publish it in your community to share with your peers. At any time, you can edit your 3D story. When the story is published, you can preview it in your communities. You have discovered the 3D story and are ready to become a story maker. The Oscar decision makers gather for a meeting and start by connecting to the platform. They use the Conversations functionality to call and connect to the other teammates. When everyone is ready, they start by recapping on the startup status using the Key Figures tab. Then they go to the Analytics tab to review relevant last-mile delivery news. With the Web Notes widget, they capture the key points discussed during the meeting. After the Market Watch, they switch to the What's Up tab to discuss the different concepts they've considered. They use the various 3D Swim content to capitalize ideas, 3D data, etc. At the end of the meeting, they decide to launch the drone project and change the maturity status from idea to project plan.